where flights across the country have been affected because of a technical glitch with a computer system in what's being termed as an unprecedented disruption.
Flight tracking website FlightAware reports that a staggering 760 flights within, into or out of the United States have either been grounded or delayed as a result of a technical glitch in the US Federal Aviation Administration system. It says the system that alerts pilots and other flight personnel about hazards or any changes to airport facility services and relevant procedures was not processing updated information, as a result of which flights across the United States are currently grounded. Passengers on social media have been reporting flight delays and outages across the United States. From Hawaii to Washington, airports from Texas to Pennsylvania have confirmed flights were impacted across the country. If you look at these images, that shows you what kind of flight density is usually the case in the United States, but now flights are grounded across the country. The US Federal Aviation Administration has just issued a statement on the flight groundings across the United States. They've just shared with passengers that they're still working to fully restore the notice to air mission system following this massive outage. The FAA has ordered airlines to pause all domestic departures for another 1.5 hours to allow the agency to validate the integrity of flight and safety information. So thousands of flights impacted all across the United States. For at least the next hour and a half, there will be no takeoffs or landings. Let's go across now to India Today's Ankit Kumar, joining us live on this breaking story. Ankit, just take us through what the immediate impact is and then what the reason for this grounding is.
Well, Shiv, we need to understand a few nuances of the story that we are reporting. What we are showing on the screen is the live feed from Flight Radar 24. This is the US airspace as of now. This is live feed. It covers most of the civilian flights that are hovering over the US airspace right now. Now, what has happened is that the NOTAM system, which stands for the notice to airmen or notice to air missions, that system which guides civilian pilots before they take off, which guides about any potential hazard that might come up, any preventive airspace where they are not supposed to fly. It is a directive which guides the pilots about which areas to go, which areas to avoid. That particular system has been compromised, what we are given to understand. As you can see, there is still a lot of flights that are hovering over the US airspace. Remember, the flights that have taken off before this system had occurred, it is not likely that those flights are going to be affected. If we go by the word-to-word statement issued by the FAA, the landings have not been paused. So landings, they might be delayed, but they are still happening. What FAA has done is, they have paused the departures. Now, departures have been paused for next almost 90 minutes. The FAA is saying that they want to see that the system is completely rebooted, it is completely functioning the way it is supposed to function. But this on your screens is, as of now, the live feed of the US airspace. So far, we will also need to be a little bit more careful while reporting the number of cancelled flights, because the aggregator that we are showing right now and other aggregators such as FlightAware, what they do is they put a weekly or a monthly numbers. Sometimes what happens is that the flights get cancelled or get delayed also because of, let's say, there is a snowfall, there is an adverse condition related to a volcano eruption. So those things are also in play. What we can confirm is that departures have been officially paused. We can also confirm that there is some delay in landings. What we can also confirm is that the flights that have taken place before this system was compromised, those flights have not been affected. The landings are still happening. Remember, NOTAM is not the only system that controls the flight operations. There is direct communication with the ATC. There are radar systems on board. So while we are expecting a lot of delays, and if the system is not corrected, we are also expecting a lot of cancellations going forward. But so far, there are no as such flight safety issues that has been reported. Shiv?
Okay, and let's hope it stays that way. Ankit, also any details of how long this outage has been there for now, and also a statement from the FAA that kind of tells us how long it could take for this technical glitch to be solved?
Well, the FAA has clearly said that it will take at least 90 minutes to before at least the departures are resumed. So we are assuming that at least 90 minutes for the system to completely, reboot. We still don't know if the departures will be resumed completely after 90 minutes. They might do it in a phase-wise manner. We still don't know the reasons behind the outage. There are some speculation that it could be a cyber attack. We don't know yet. NOTAM systems are supposed to be very safe, very secure internal systems. So I'm pretty sure there must be some kind of investigation, and we will know in due time what exactly has happened. But going by the statement that has been issued by the aviation authorities in the US, we believe that it will still take next few hours for the NOTAM systems at least to come back to normal.
Ankit, thanks very much for that crucial update. Travelers from India, from across the world, this is important information, so please be sure to check your flight schedules, to check on social media especially, to see what the latest updates are as far as your flight is concerned. This could have a cascading effect as far as delays are concerned, even if you are not immediately flying at this point of time. It's likely to be resolved in the next 90 minutes to 2 hours. We'll keep you posted right here on India Today on this big story.